Hello and welcome to Butt Free Living here at InterchangeMag.com. I'm your host and butt guide, Eddie Connor, and thank you for joining me today. Today I want to talk about, is that a crystal in your pocket, or are you just glad to see me? It's the title of the segment. Now, it starts out with pardon me as I smudge myself, light candles, and chant prayers and exorcise myself from all the negative chi that I've created around me. Now, I laugh about this because the very first spiritual person I ever met was when I was in my 20s and I was working in retail. Now, she scared me silly because she comes walking up to me with this big, giant, wiry hair. She had these wild eyes and she was wearing this real flowy goddess wear. And everyone spotted her from across the entire store. So she comes right up to me and she leans in and she says, "You have a big aura. Do you want to hold my crystal?" Now, she scared me to death. I didn't know whether to say thank you or call security. And then she said, "You're psychic too, just like me." Well, I couldn't find a pair of scissors to kill myself. And so she literally put her crystal, it was a quartz crystal, I'll never forget it, she put it in my right hand, and she began using words that were real over my head, like chakra, kundalini energy, chi, and that sort of thing. And she made me feel completely uncomfortable. Now, after she walked away, I felt so skeptical about our interaction that I started wondering, does mainstream America feel just as uncomfortable with all of us spiritual people? Which led me to think to myself, am I standing in with my spiritual beliefs, or am I standing out on a soapbox like the spiritual lady from my past? Now, I'm a firm believer that no two people believe the same thing about any subject. There's not one path to enlightenment. There's millions and even billions of paths to enlightenment. Now, we get our beliefs from our childhoods, and we usually habitually hold on to those familiar beliefs and programming all the way up until adulthood. Now, most spiritual people evolved past that programming, and yet a lot of people will stay plateaued in that programming too. Now, I've learned that you don't have to stand out in a crowd and yell and scream your beliefs. One time whenever I was a kid, we were going uptown to Christmas shop, and there was a gentleman standing on the corner with a megaphone screaming all of these awful things about religion and spirituality. That's kind of what I mean about standing out. You can either stand in or you can stand out. I like to stand in because it helps me appreciate other people's spiritual beliefs as well. Now, here are 5 keys to being a stand-in. Number 1, you want to appreciate. Remember, anything that you appreciate causes you to harmonize with that which you're appreciating. Number 2, you want to intend your desires. Be clear about what they are. Number 3, you want to be kind to other people. 4 is don't give unsolicited advice to other people. Wait till they ask instead. And then when people start asking you why your life is working so good, tell them it's steps 1 through 4. Now, everybody is a project of diverse mysticism, whether we're sitting out in a beautiful landscape like this, walking in nature, meditating, chanting, or even sending light. When we're doing that, we're actually expressing our own heart connection to the divine flow of the universe. Now, today, many, many years later, I really do appreciate the woman from my past and how she expressed her spirituality. Today, whenever I think about her, I really genuinely appreciate her because she helped me build an eclectic platform to express my spirituality as well. And who knows, maybe one of these days I'll actually get the nerve up to be more like her, stand out just a little bit, and approach somebody and say, "You have a really big aura. Do you want to hold my crystal?" And then again, here in Los Angeles, that might really work. For more butt-free living, go to InterchangeMag.com. I've been your host, Eddie Connor. I'm your Hollywood butt doctor, and thank you for joining us today. And once again, we want to thank Natalie over here at Worthington Studios at worthingtonstudios.com. Come and check us out next month to see what we have in store for you. Thanks.